Curb Your Enthusiasm, Season 1. Our intrepid hero, Larry David, puts his foot in his mouth by questioning Richard Lewis's choice of his medical doctor.
That's it, man. What's happening?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm funky.
Dr. Graham, this is my friend Larry David.
Hi, how you
my
doing?
dermatologist.
Hi, really?
Oh, yeah, what, for 15 years already?
Even with the whole affirmative action thing?
Here is the question. Does Larry have a point? Better question. If you had your child going to surgery for what could save or end his life, and you had to choose between a white doctor and a black doctor, who should you statistically choose if you have no other information? Political incorrectness. Don't care because it's reality. You choose the white doctor every time. Does that make me a racist? No. The reason behind it is that the black doctor, as Larry pointed out, might have been helped by affirmative action. Unfortunately, for those who have actually earned their keep, that is something that naturally you have to assume. If you go to the Yale campus and you see a bunch of black guys coming at you, then the question in everybody's mind is, are they there because they outworked the Asian student, because they outscored them on the SAT or whatever other requirements they have to get into the school, or are they bolstered by affirmative action? The same thing applies here in the medical profession, because the black doctor might have statistically not done as well as the white guy. Hey, guess what? If I have the choice between the Asian, the white, and the black guy, I'm going to go with the Asian guy over the white guy, over the black guy, because they face the toughest requirements to get into school, because their group, their ethnicity has outworked and outranked the other ethnicities in terms of the testing scores and what other variables are available. And thus, because they want the correct amount of each race in the schools, they've made it tougher for Asian people, which is discriminatory against them. The same thing would happen if you saw me out on an NBA basketball court. I'm a very good basketball player, but I'm nowhere near NBA quality. And if you saw me out there and there was no affirmative action, you would assume, oh my God, Rich, he must be a really good basketball player. Holy crap, he's starting at point guard for the Golden State Warriors over Steph Curry. That would be the assumption because it's merit-based. But if they had affirmative action for white people to get into the NBA, hey, that, according to diversity, inclusion, and equity, is something that must be instituted so that we get equal representation of all races. And I look forward to that because I've always dreamed about playing in the NBA. I'm just not good enough. But if you had that, maybe I'll be in there. Affirmative action for white people in the NBA, quite welcome, but you'd be absolutely correct if you just turned on the TV and you've never seen me play. Oh, they've got a bunch of white guys. 3 out of the 5 guys on the court are white, which is representative of the population. I wonder whether they deserved it. And you'd be right to question whether or not we would. And the same thing, unfortunately, is true when you have any group that is benefiting from affirmative action rather than a meritocracy. And this is the point that Larry has brought up and what I'm bringing to you. And so the calculation should be, if you wanted to save your child's life, you go with the white doctor, and then you go with the Asian doctor over the white doctor because of the requirements and the statistical likelihood that they will have met that based on merit rather than being propped up by affirmative action. Action, jackson. Leave a comment below and thumb up this video. And if you have a comment, again, I do want to hear it. If you can counter my logic in somehow, go for it. Peace out. Peace and blessings to everybody. Subscribe, hit the all notification bell. Peace.